Hey, local band, you might be doing Spotify canvases wrong. Those 8-second long videos that just loop over and over and over again while your song plays on Spotify. I see a lot of artists make the same two big mistakes. I'm gonna show you what these are with examples, and after that, I'm gonna show you some amazing examples of what you should do to make your canvases pop. The first big mistake is when bands just plop in some footage of them playing live into their canvas and call it a day. If you do this, you are so annoying. Here are 3 examples from Cardinal Bloom. And you tell me if I'm onto something here, or if I'm a crazy person. This first song rules, and they have footage of them playing live, and it's pretty like foggy, almost spooky and flashy, and like, I think that looks cool. But my eyes look at it and my ears hear it, and it does not line up. And I don't think I'm a crazy person when I say this. That is not an enjoyable experience for me. And my brain instantly kind of just goes in critical mode of like, no, that's not right. What I'm seeing is not matching what I'm hearing. This hurts my brain. It's not synced. It doesn't match the thing. This hurts my brain. Ow, ow. It's not lined up. I kind of pull back a little bit. Oh. You're gonna tell me right now that what you're seeing and hearing doesn't like hurt you? It comes off as a little unprofessional, a little unintentional. So don't do it. And by the way, I couldn't really think of a good way to demonstrate this without showing some bad examples. So if you are a band watching this and you're in one of these not so good examples, I'm sorry, no offense. But please know, by virtue of the fact that these bands made it into this video I'm making, I really like their music and they are awesome. So please go support them. No offense, band. They have another song where they're in the studio recording, and like, I think it's really cute footage, and I'm jealous. I wish I was in that studio. It looks super dope. But like, studio footage, it comes off like a little sterile. It doesn't really come off as interesting or enhancing the song at all. It's just kind of like, okay, cool, like they did it. And again, it's not synced. Okay, and one last example from Cardinal Bloom, because I feel bad for ripping on them. They are freaking rad. I am trying to be constructive here. This last example is so simple, and I think it knocks it out of the park. The footage is colored and edited in a really pleasing way. It looks like it's film, and so it just feels chill and nostalgic, and that matches what this song is, at least to me, perfectly. So, Cardinal Bloom, good job. You knocked it out of the park. Number 2, the second thing that bands do wrong with their Spotify canvases is they take an 8-second clip of either a music video or just something they had on their phone and plop it into their Spotify canvases when that clip really doesn't have anything to do with the emotional tone or feeling of the song. Let's look at some examples. I love Beautiful Couch by The Moth and the Flame. I have a feeling this hallway and this kind of movement probably came from a music video of theirs. I don't know that for sure. Again, I'm sorry and no offense, but like this does nothing for me. And I feel like the song just feels differently than like this random hallway. Here's a Salt Lake artist that I love, and this is a rad song. I think that man is funny. I think this is a cute video they had of a friend or someone important to them, but like, I don't know that person. I recognize it's like a cute video, but I think it doesn't match the song at all. And I'm just like, what? Don't worry, Joselie. I'm going to show a ton of examples from you that are awesome. Remember this. What ties your listener to your music is going to be the emotional connection they have with your art. If your canvas doesn't share the same emotional tone or feeling as your song, you're potentially distancing your audience from that emotional connection, or at least distracting them from it. So now let's get into the good stuff. I think there are 2 main strategies for having a really good Spotify canvas. The first is pretty straightforward. You just find footage that pairs well or feels like the song that you have. I look at this and it looks pretty cinematic, like how they shot it. And so I go, okay, this is 100% just came from their music video. But check it out. I think the snippet they chose, there's some emotion on the actor and there's this like really weird freaking thing over there. This snippet of music video actually pairs really well with this song. It matches the tone and feeling, and it enhances that experience. Also, side note, this is the greatest drum fill ever. This example by Brother is amazing. The song has some melancholy and like some like longing to it, and this canvas has those same feelings. And it's so simple. This canvas is great. and it'll loop forever and I'll probably just keep watching. Now check out these canvases from Indigo Waves. I think this one is very interesting, but I ended up falling in love with. I feel like this one's a little counterintuitive to some of the stuff I talked about before, but hear me out. I think Indigo Waves did something really cool with this whole album. The album's called Mirrors, and each one of their canvases has something to do with mirrors, which is super duper simple, but they're all taken at different places. All of these nature shots and visuals of these people and like this weird pig or whatever. I think it complements the songs really nicely. Chill and laid back quality to it. I love this canvas by Jocelyn Paulette. It feels very artsy. You have this black and white, grainy film looking footage of this valley and someone dancing around. It feels very intentional and it feels very artistic. And the song itself is pretty artsy. It's kind of weird, but it's also chill. And that matches the song pretty darn well. Side note, I love the little hand that like just sticks out from the corner of the thing. It's great. Different vibe, but same direction. You have this black and white photograph with people fading in and out. You know, it has these people disappearing and reappearing, and it feels kind of sad, and that matches the song beautifully. But I think the best way to implement Spotify canvases into your music isn't to worry so much about the song, but to enhance the album artwork itself. Let's look at some examples. Check out this one from Jackie St. Jackie. It's literally just the album artwork for this EP, but they just made it spin like a record. I think it's kind of funny. It adds some texture to the music. Exact same thing with Michael Bear and the Tourists. This is awesome. That background actually looks like a record. These are cool because they're preserving the artwork they paired with the music, and it just enhances it. So the trick is you have to have good album artwork. And check out this one by Sunfish. I think this one is freaking awesome. They took the artwork and added some slight animation to the pages, and it's just very aesthetically pleasing. Bravo. But this one is my favorite. Oh my gosh, check out this one by Sunsleeper. First off, this is what their album looks like. They had the foresight at the photo shoot is, okay, let's not just take a photo of this actress, let's actually take some footage of this actress and we can use this in other stuff. And it really captures this serene, gentle moment, and it matches that song like so good. Or like maybe they didn't think of that and they just reproduced the movement of this with AI. I don't know. Either way, I think they nailed it. What I think these all do so well is that it doesn't distract or get me thinking about other stuff. It just takes the art that's already there and expounds on it, enhances and adds texture. So I hope that's helpful. Just remember that you're trying to enhance the emotional feeling and connection that your viewer has with your music or your art. Don't distract them from that. Now go and listen to and support local music.